Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Thursday, February 23rd, 2012. The big floods in Thailand last year meant big losses for the insurance and reinsurance industry, but they also signaled big opportunities. And there's one person who takes advantage of big opportunities, and that's Warren Buffett. According to industry reports, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has pushed into the Thai reinsurance market, taking advantage of the retreat of many carriers after they suffered losses from last year's Thai floods. The presence of the American conglomerate has been confirmed, and reports say that they started doing business in Thailand in December. One commentator said, obviously a number of carriers have been affected, some have pulled out entirely. Only the new guy, who had not much money involved, can come in and offer cover. Berkshire's strategy in Thailand is being led by its top insurance executive, Ajit Jain. We have some other news today about the tragic train accident in Rio de Janeiro yesterday. It was in Buenos Aires. It was in Argentina. 49 people were killed and about 500 were hurt after a packed commuter train in the morning slammed into the buffers and safety barriers at one of Buenos Aires' busiest railroad stations. The train had apparently crashed as a result of brake failure. The train hit the barriers going only about 12 miles per hour, but it was enough to do the damage that it did. The Argentinian President Kirchner, has declared 2 days of mourning. German insurer Allianz has recorded a net gain of about $3.7 billion for 2011. It's down from what they made last year. But one of the interesting notes was that they took a 1.9 billion euro impairment charge for Greek sovereign debt and investments. Michael Dykman, the CEO, says that they look for 2012 to be a better year, they say, in the second part of the year because of the stabilization of the currency problem. Here's an interesting story. There was a report done on behalf of the Insurance Day magazine by a research firm called Axco relating to Bermuda. And they say that Bermuda's lack of double taxation treaties is only one problem facing the market, but the bigger problem is that local Bermuda underwriters are missing common sense. This is going to be very interesting. They say, the report says, that although Bermuda led the world in the use of computer modeling, there has been recognition that some underwriters follow their models blindly and lack the experience and common sense to exercise old-fashioned underwriting judgment. They also say that Bermuda's underwriting reputation is considered guarded. Quote, the more innovative insurance vehicles aside, Bermuda is regarded as being rather conservative and will reportedly decline business more readily than London market underwriters. That might be good underwriting. Swiss Re has announced a net income of $2.6 billion for 2011, representing a 204% increase over their return last year. They also said the new CEO, Michael Liez, said that the reinsurer is in good position to grow during a, quote, modest but broad market turn. He's being a little bit more optimistic than some of his rivals. The UK-based RSA Insurance has recorded a post-tax gain of £427 million for 2011, up from $355 million in 2010. Here's a news bulletin coming from Glenn Lottering, the Senior Director of Insurance at Oracle. Insurers face a major challenge in improving the quality of their data in readiness for the Solvency II regime. He said it doesn't matter how many model engines an insurance company has, if the data isn't right, no elements can be accurately delivered. Indeed. The Syrian army is barreling into the town of Homs today with tanks. This is the day after 2 journalists were killed yesterday. The Syrian government denies any involvement in their killing. And also in Beijing, look who's talking. The Americans and the North Koreans had their first discussions about the North Korean nuclear disarmament hope since the death of Kim Jong-il 2 months ago. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you.